You're in the company of some fine actors, Sarah Billigan. Have you done voiceovers? Have you done acting?
I'm not very good. I can only really do me. I do me very well. I thought maybe my boyfriend could help me sort of become, you know, a bit better at acting. So I said, why don't you tell me emotions? And I'll see if I can sort of convey them with my face. So we went through. He said, happy.
Very good.
And thank you. Sad. And then he said, surprised. It was going really well. And then there was a long pause because he'd run out of emotions. And then there was just a lovely moment when he got a real inspiration and he went, oh, like you've just seen a monkey. That's obviously the well-known fourth emotion.
It'd be handy for Hangover 2. You'd have been marvellous in that.
That's very true.
Yeah. But auditions, actors find them kind of horrible. But you've taken them very seriously. Was it The Illusionist?
Oh, yes.
That you just went, right, I'm going to get this.
Yeah, I think because you just don't have a choice when you're trying to get a part that people haven't seen you do before. I mean, it's so very competitive. And yeah, I just dressed up in complete costume, literally from like 1900. Skirt and big collared, long-sleeved, crazy, weird hair, strange.
And you drove to the audition kind of in full costume, went to reception, and did anyone kind of go, oh, Jesus?
I think so. I knew it one way or the other.
Because there's something very American, because I think in Britain people would just freak out if you showed up in costume, would they?
Oh, so it has to be that costume, it can't just be like a tomato.
Yeah. Like a giant bear. Oh, I'm making an effort. Yeah.
I'm really trying.
Auditioning is so weird. Anyway, it's the weirdest thing in the world. Like, I remember going for an audition once, like for a commercial, a Dutch commercial, for a yogurt, and the guy says to me, he says, "Okay, Jim, so what we want you to do?" And he spoke like this. He said, "What I want you to do for the audition? I want you to we'll turn the camera on. I want you to pretend you are completely naked, and you are sitting down on a block of ice." But it must not be comical in any way. And the crazy thing is, you do it. You do it. What you should do is go, well, this is ridiculous. I don't need to be in your yogurt advert. I'm all right. But before you know it, you're going, okay, so, all right. Yeah, and then you're going... No, that's too funny.
Rarely feeling the cold.
Oh, this is good, James. Yeah, there are all manner of things.
Because, Bradley, before you made it big, I mean, you must have gone for...
Yeah, I went thousands of commercials. Yeah, commercials or auditions were the worst, especially because you're in this, like, there's like hundreds before waiting, and you sit there and you're sort of making fun of everybody that's gone in and be like, oh, that guy would... Then you go in there and you do exactly what you said. You'll do anything they ask.
Yeah.
Especially when it's food. Like, I remember going to all these Burger King commercials or, like, Wendy's, and they have all the boxes of hamburgers. Like, okay, so eat it, and you have to eat it like that you love it. And, you know, you'd see that there's a bite out of it because they're cutting costs. So it's just kind of like, use the other thing. And you're just like, that good?
That was already very good.
Thank you. I did book a Wendy's commercial.
Did you That never aired. But what happens to those audition tapes? They must be somewhere.
I have them all catalogued.
This is why I'm never going to be an actor, because I tried to do a voiceover sort of show reel, you know, to see if I had any skills in that area, and the fella said, can you do sexy? And I said, no. And then he said, have a try, and I had a try, and he said, oh, you sound like you're dying. And then he said, can you do bored? So I tried bored, and he said, it's quite sexy. I'm only sexy when I'm bored, so I just hope, you know, I get good and hard in the post office queue.
Oh, dear. Listen, it's time for some music now. In a moment, we'll be hearing tonight's stories of the big red